Good morning to all. I am Dr. R. Malathi Ravindran, Associate Professor of Computer Applications, NGM College, Pollachi. Now, I am going to share about data model in RDBMS. Database model, it describes the structure of the database and the usage of databases. It organizes the elements of data, that is, it determines the structure of data. This data model is also known as data structure. Next. Types of data model. There are various types of data models. Here, some of the data models are hierarchical data model, entity relationship model, relational model, network model, logical data model, conceptual schema. Now, we are going to see about entity relationship model. We know about the database. It is the collection of records. A record contains number of fields. Here, the data model can be modeled as collection of entities. Entities is nothing but tables, and the relationship among the entities. For example, if we are having the NGM College database, this database NGM College application, in this application we are having number of entities. For example, students entity, staff entity, library, hostel, these are the different entities. Then this database, NGM College database is modeled between the relationship between these entities. Entity is nothing but an object, that is person, company, event or plant, etc. ER model, it is the logical representation of entities and their relationship. Entity set is the collection of entities. Here we have seen about the student, staff, library and hostel. These are the entity set of NGM College application. This is an example tabular representation of entity. Customer and the loan. Customer entity has the fields customer ID, customer name, customer street and customer city. Loan entity has the fields loan number and the amount. These fields here, these are represented as attributes. Yes, this an entity, it is can have the set of attributes. Customer entity has the collection of attributes like customer ID, name, etc. Example, this is the customer schema represented by list of attributes. Loan schema represented by list of attributes. Next one. These are the different types of attributes. Composite attributes, single valued attributes, simple attributes, multi-valued attributes, derived attributes and key attribute. Simple attributes. Simple attribute means we cannot compose further. Okay. Roll number, class, age. These are the simple attribute. We cannot subdivide it further. Next one. Composite attributes. Composite attributes means it is composed of number of simple attributes. Example, let us have the address attribute. A single address field can have street name, door number, city, country, etc. This is comes under single attribute address. But at the same time, roll number attribute we cannot further divide it into number of attributes. So, address comes under composite attribute. Next one is single valued attributes. Single value attributes means a single attribute has only one value, cannot have more values. For example, a person have name, it is a single value, age of a person is a single value. This is an example for single value attributes. Then multi-valued attributes. At the same time, a record, a student record, a person can have more number of telephone numbers, more number of email ID. Okay. Here, this mobile number, a particular student can have number of mobile numbers. So, this is multi-valued attribute. The next one is derived attributes. Derived attributes means value is derived from the previous attribute. Here we are having the date of birth attribute. From this attribute, we can derive the age by subtracting date of birth from the current date. Okay, this is derived attributes. Key attributes. Key attributes is used for unique representation of the member. Example, in the student database, register number is the key attribute. It has only one value. This is key attribute. The next one is, this is the pictorial representation of the tabular representation of the entity. In this table, it contains number of domains and the tuple. Here, roll number, name, age are the three domains in this entity. Collection of roll number is one domain, collection of name is another domain, collection of age is the third domain in this entity. Next one is tuple. In the same entity, first row is the record. It has tuple 1, the second one is second tuple, then the third one, third row is third record, then the fourth one is fourth table. Collection of attributes of a single person is tuple. Then we are going to see about mapping cardinalities. Mapping cardinalities means a relationship between the entities. An application can have number of entities. With the help of mapping cardinalities, we can relate one entity with another. There are 4 different types of association cardinalities: one to one, one to many, many to one, and many to many cardinalities. The first one is one to one relationship. We can take an example of student course, student entity and the course entity. Here, a student can go for only one course in a college, BCA. Okay, this is one to one relationship. Then the second one is one to many. Here we can take an example of student and the extracurricular activities. A student can take more extracurricular activities. Example, he can go for music club or sports club and also swimming club. So, this is one to many relationship. Then the third one is many to one. Many to one, we can take many students can take a course BCA, that is many to one relationship. Many to many means student table as well as extracurricular table. Here many students can go for many items, many courses. They can select many courses. That is comes under many to many relationship. The next one is ER diagram. The pictorial representation of entities and their relationship is known as ER diagram. Here we are using so many symbols, that is rectangles, diamonds, ovals and the lines. Next one. These are the symbols. Next one. This rectangle is used to, previous one, rectangle symbol is used to represents the entity. Diamond symbol is used to represents the relationship between the entity. The line is used to connect the attributes with the entity as well as with the relationship. Then the next one is ellipse. Ellipse represents the attributes. Double ellipse represents the multi-valued attributes. We have seen about the multi-value attributes, mobile number and the email ID of a person. Dashed ellipse denote the derived attributes. For the derived attributes, we have seen the date of birth. Then the last one is underline indicates the primary key attributes. Primary key means uniqueness of the table, that is register number or customer ID. This is an example for ER diagram with customer and loan. They are having the relationship as a borrower. Here in this entity customer, it has the attributes customer ID, customer name, customer street and customer city. In here customer ID is the unique key, primary key. At the same time, loan entity has the attributes loan number and amount. Here the loan number is the unique identification. These two entities have the relationship borrower. Okay, this is an example for this ER diagram. Okay, next. This ER diagram depicts the different attributes, composite, multi-valued and derived attributes. In this customer entity, it has the phone number, it is denoted by double ellipse, that is a single person customer can have more number of phone numbers. At the same time, in the address is the multi-valued attributes. From the single attribute we can derive city, state, zip code. Okay, at the same, in the single values, street number, name and apartment number. We can derive these values from the attribute street. At the same time, age can be derived from the date of birth. It is the derived attribute. Next one. These are the summary of the symbols used for ER diagram. Okay. Thank you all for your patience listening.